up, YouTube? Back for another episode here as always, and today we are checking out Fitness Unlimited in Maple Ridge, British Columbia. So, in light of everything that's going on right now, obviously I don't need to bring up what's going on in the world medically, and it's just, I'm very tired of hearing about all of it, to be honest, and it's just going crazy, but I thought I'd make a video here because I did hit up a gym before most of them did close. So I'm going to make a video here on Fitness Unlimited in Maple Ridge, and we're going to review it here just to hopefully give you guys some entertainment. And I hit up shoulders and some triceps here. So started out with some side raises here and went to failure and then beyond failure with the partial reps, as you guys can see here. And then moved on to this hammer strength side lateral machine, which was cool. This gym really didn't lack any equipment. I found it was very well equipped. Dumbbells up to 155 pounds, tons of pieces of hammer equipment, and all that sort of thing. And this was a very adequate gym. And I felt that there's two Fitness Unlimited locations, obviously the one in Maple Ridge and then the one in Langley. And I felt they were pretty comparable. The Langley one was, I think, a bit better, but Maple Ridge definitely did the trick. So I used this machine, as you can see. Once again, I went to failure and then did a couple partial reps, and that's just the way I like to train, because I really like to push myself and get all the blood in the muscle that I possibly can by going as heavy as I possibly can, and that's the way I train. So next I moved on to the Smith shoulder press, and once again didn't have a spotter here as the gym was quite empty, which was a good thing, but went pretty much to failure there. And then right after that I moved on to this incline bench, and I proceeded to do front raises. And this is something I started doing recently, and I really enjoyed it, especially after shoulder press. When the front of your delts is already so stimulated, you go and fry them with these heavy front raises. I just found it was excellent. So once again, I like the vibe of this gym. Metal weights, not commercial gym-y feel, nothing like Good Life or Planet Fitness, anything like that. It was definitely a lot better than that sort of thing. So yeah, and as you can see here, if you guys are also following my fitness journey, aside from the gyms I've been visiting, I am pretty deep into off season here, as it's been about roughly a year since I competed last, and I know things have been crazy with all that too, and shows are being canceled everywhere, but I've really been trying to put on size, and I've put on a very good amount of strength in the last year. It's definitely been my best year for improvement that I've ever had, and that's just because I've been pushing myself in the gym as hard as I can for 4 or 5 times a week, and my diet's been pretty well on point, in a surplus, getting lots of protein, getting a lot of calories in, a lot of good clean calories. So after I finish that, I usually do shoulders and triceps, and usually on my shoulders day I do side delts and front delts, and then I do rear delts on back day. So then I do triceps. So after that, I moved on to this one arm tricep pushdown, and once again I went pretty much to failure, where I used my other hand to do a couple forced reps. And I really try to focus on a lot of one arm exercises. I felt that my tricep development was a lot better with that. So after I did those one arm tricep pushdowns, I moved on to do these one arm tricep extensions standing up with, I believe I got up to about a 60-pound dumbbell. So that was great. Great to get those overhead exercises in also. And then I finished out with doing the whole stack on this tricep extension machine, and this is not one I get to use very often, so I really enjoyed it. So now we're going to move on to the ratings, and starting out with the price, as is getting brought up right here. The price is pretty comparable. I gave it a 7.5 out of 10 because it's nothing outstanding. As you guys can see there, all the options, about $40 to $50 a month plus enrollment, so it's not bad. Definitely good enough, but it's not a 9 out of 10 or anything like that. Then hours, gave it 9 out of 10 because it is great. Open 24 hours, 3 days a week. And then, as you guys can see there, some days it's open to close to 10, Mondays 5 to 12, so pretty good schedule there. So next we're going to move on to the other ratings. Equipment, 9 out of 10. As you guys can see, I hope you got a good idea from the video, and there's also some other pictures coming up here. Atmosphere, 7.5 out of 10. I felt it was not bad. it wasn't the greatest, but it was pretty good. Everybody was working hard, which I appreciate, and everybody was in there to do a job. Nobody was just hanging around the machines or that sort of thing. So I really appreciate when a gym has that sort of vibe. And next, the cleanliness upkeep, I gave it 8 out of 10, as I felt the staff and the cleanliness upkeep was very nicely done around there. So I hope you guys all make it through this time, and I hope you guys all find a gym, because people think that, oh, a gym just closed, but I felt it with myself too, that this is an outlet for me when I get very angry, and when things are going on in my life, I go to the gym and everything feels better. So I hope you guys, and depression and stuff can creep in a lot when you don't have that outlet. So I hope you guys find an outlet and find a gym and find something to take out your frustrations on, and hopefully everybody's doing well and everybody's healthy out there. And as always, please like and subscribe if you haven't, and we'll catch you next time.